Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Hannah Wallace and we're here today in Toronto for Sibos 2017, and joining me is Mark Evans from ANZ, and we're going to be talking about transaction banking. Mark, thank you for speaking with me today.
No problems, thanks for having me.
ANZ is part of a newly announced blockchain pilot. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We're really delighted to have had the opportunity to work with JP Morgan, Royal Bank of Canada and ourselves around this pilot. And really we're testing out another theory around how we may be able to use new technologies to improve old pain points for banks, friction, things that are slowing us down, so that we can both improve our compliance infrastructure while enhancing the customer experience. So the information that we gather between each other, between different correspondent banks, is often quite hard and time-consuming to obtain. This new pilot is meant to build out the proposition that we can get that information much quicker, shared much quicker, and which should improve the customer experience while also improving the efficiency within the bank.
What's your take on how distributed ledger technology is developing overall in the industry?
There's been so much talk about distributed ledger as well as other forms of technology. What's really positive is that we're now moving beyond the proof of concept stage in many areas, and we're actually focusing in on areas that are not just proven amongst small scale transactions, but actually are moving to scalable propositions across the industry. If we think about this time last year, ANZ and Wells Fargo announced the use of blockchain, successfully piloting a proof of concept around reconciliation. That's now moving to be a much more scalable solution, led by Swift, that involves many banks. And that, again, improves customer experience. It's a good use of technology to solve a pain point for our customers.
There's obviously a lot of focus on using blockchain for compliance, but what trends do you see in the compliance landscape?
So the use of blockchain to help with compliance is really important, because what we've got to do is not have compliance and product. What we've got to make sure that we're delivering to our customers is a compliant product. And the beauty of blockchain is, when used correctly, it does give us the opportunity to really expedite the process and ensure that we're all working from a single source of truth. So that's a really positive outcome. But it's not just limited to compliance that we can use new technologies in. There are many other ways in which we're finding that we can work together collaboratively with other banks and with our customers to both remove inefficiencies from our processes, but also to unlock new opportunities for revenue generation for both our customers and for the bank. And if we do that well going forward, then we have a greater success within the economies in which we operate.
Mark, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
Thank you very much for having me.
And thank you for watching.